Exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Jordan with the bucket.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Now Irving. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Rodman. To the inside. Tries the 9-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Irving. James outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Here's Rodman. Nice move. And Jordan lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. Longley with a rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. That's good on the jumper. Jordan's got 6.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Outside Irving. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's James.
Come get it. Come get it.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Thompson got a hand on it. Here's Kerr. To the paint. Pass to Jordan. With the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Free throw's good. Jordan. 1:02 left now in the first quarter. Irving with it. James outside. Thompson with a screen. James passes to Thompson. And it's Chicago with a board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Dellavedova's checked in for Irving. He hits the second from the line. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dellavedova. James outside. Thompson with a screen. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
Down low. Here's Jordan. Can't cash in the 10-footer. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls up 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Back to Love. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with. And on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
Chicago leading. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kerr. And here's Jordan. Love grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here's James. He takes it in. That one goes in.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Pippen. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Here's James. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Now here's Jordan. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. His first shot attempt. He's off on that one. Chicago trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Jordan. Up and over Smith. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. James inside. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 6.
Boy, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Kerr. Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Here's James. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the Bulls call time here. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Irving comes in for Dellavedova. Jordan against Smith. Pass to Harper. 59 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Thompson. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's James. Goes back up and rejected.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
From deep, Jordan. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
They needed that boost going into halftime. They were starting to look a little disorganized.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cavaliers ahead, up 5. And we'll see it. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Cavaliers leading. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pippen. Off the mark there with a 3. Back to Irving. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've got liftoff. Jordan showing off that unmatched vertical leap to go up and throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Irving, the pass to Smith. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here's Harper. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Jordan. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Outside Irving. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Harper. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Now the Bulls get it back. And it's Longley missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. The lead is 2. Smith passes to Irving. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
I've always liked the feel for the game that Scottie Pippen has. He's a dynamic passer, folks.
Outside Irving. Pass to James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Bulls making a switch here. And the second free throw is good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
1:49 left to play in the third. Jones against Jordan. To the middle. Here's Simpkins. Back to Jordan for the lead. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
You know, the 3 shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Buries buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Nice form on the 20-footer. Jordan's got 8 here in this quarter.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Here's James. Nice shot from 10 feet out. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Jordan. Fires it. Kerr, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And he can't get that one. Chicago trailing here. Jordan with it. Defended by Jones. Jordan inside. Working on Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. No good on the 3. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. And Harper gets it to go.
Great concentration from Harper to knock it down. Through some contact, too.
And here's James. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. The 3, James. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Kukoc. There's the triple. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Smith inside. Now Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Set him up. Love will knock him down. Terrific shooter there off the catch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Harper. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
James outside. Tries it from 16. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Harper. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Chicago with the ball. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter of this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, anytime the game's on the line, Jordan is exactly the guy I wanted to strike.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Outside Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Harper pulls it in. That one's good. This game is all even.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6", and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard, and that helps him operate down low, too.
Left side Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Good on the first. And that gives him a lead.
And one of the game's best closers. Kyrie welcomes the challenge and loves the spotlight. In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Outside Irving. There's the three. Here's Thompson. 44 seconds left in the game to take the lead. Oh, he nails it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught by.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jordan, and it's good.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now Irving. Lets it go from 11. Missed it. Thompson. Yes!
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stand.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Nine seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, Jordan. Can't get the three to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. To the paint. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jordan's got 28 points for the game. Now here's Irving. There's a screen by Love. The three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
They need a big bucket, and Love's the man they look to. That's how much they trust his confidence and leadership.
Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 1:27 left to play in overtime. Irving with it. get it back. Pass to Love. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. Launches the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And it's in.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Jordan. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Irving, the pass to Love. Count it!
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime period. The Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. Smith against Jordan. Crafty move. And that one's long. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Pippen. And it's Longley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Longley. Jordan kicks to Pippen. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, Irving with it. Trying to get open is Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Now, Jordan. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Smith moves back up, and it's Love laying it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Pippen. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Love with the screen on Harper. Irving passes to Love. Some solid defense by Rodman. Harper kicks to Rodman. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Screen by Longley. James against Pippen. 5 on the clock. Nice move. Driving inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Irving dishes to James. And there's the pass to Thompson. Back to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, that's too close. LeBron is too big of a threat to score, especially from the interior.
Jordan passes to Pippen. To the inside. And Jordan throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Thompson. LeBron outside. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away. I just love the determination on that backboard coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
Here's Jordan. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Irving looking over the floor. Passes to Dellavedova. They grab their own miss. Can't get it to fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got LeBron James, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Smith, and it's Irving at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. Smith outside from past the arc. Rodman grabs the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. Irving with it. Smith outside. The 3. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Pippen. He feeds it to Rodman. Jordan against Smith. 5 to shoot. Latrey. The Cavaliers pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to James. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
LeBron against Pippen. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. He kicks it to Rodman. Jordan looking it over. There's the triple. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Thompson, a screen on Pippen. Here's LeBron. Misses off the left iron.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
The 17-footer. Longley can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And it's Smith missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pippen outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Now, here is Irving. Smith outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jordan. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's all in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Jordan. Over LeBron. No good from Jordan. Here's LeBron. For 3, Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Longley. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Love with the screen for LeBron. He dishes it to Love. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for Kevin Love.
A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
Down low. Jordan down low. Covered by Smith. And Jordan gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Nice shot by Smith.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan outside. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving dishes to Smith. Irving against Harper. And the pass to LeBron. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got 8.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on James to the middle. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Pippen.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
James outside. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. That one goes in. He's got 6.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Love against Rodman. Jordan outside. Pass to Harper. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. He can't get that one. The Cavaliers trailing. Smith inside. Jordan's there. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As athletic as he is, JR doesn't average many free throws. Much more of a long-range bomber.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington is checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen.
Nice read from the big guy. Love his teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Pass to Kukoc. Jordan against Smith. Jordan left side. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Easy elevation, textbook form. JR is consistent with that jumper.
Outside Harper. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was sub 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cleveland ahead, ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Pippen. So with Irving on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Jefferson in at the 2 guard. A nice shot by Jordan.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Kukoc against LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Jordan with the steal. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jordan.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Back to Dellavedova. LeBron outside. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Simpkins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers.
Hey, get LeBron! Get LeBron!
Love with the screen for LeBron. Back to Dellavedova. The pass to LeBron. Love with the screen on Rodman. James. And James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside Pippen. This is it to Simpkins. Outside Harper. Pass to Jordan. Over Jones. Rodman down low. Covered by LeBron. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Jones. Here's Jordan. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. And lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Jefferson throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Smith comes in for Jones. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a change for the Bulls. Longley's checked in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Complete it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pippen against LeBron. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And on the way from Irving for 3. And so here is Chicago. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on LeBron. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson finds Love. Irving with it. LeBron outside. Beyond the arc. Can't knock in the 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And with these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. They've got Dennis Rodman. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then there's Longley. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. Now the feed to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Bulls. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 2. 1:36 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Thompson, a screen on Harper. Irving with a clean look. No good with the triple. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Irving against Harper. Right side, Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pass to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Smith. Here's Jordan. It falls.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Irving passes to Thompson. Count it.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Defensive foul. Luke.
Be a terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They lead by 2. 41 seconds left in overtime. And here are the Bulls now. Here's the pass to Longley. Now Jordan. Rodman outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Kevin Love. Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Harper. Irving. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team. Let's get loud, fans.
From deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Smith against Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Outside Irving. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Free t-shirts are coming your way if you're in the private section. Let's hear you. Make some noise.
Irving against Harper. Thompson, a screen on Harper. Here's Irving. Love trying to break loose. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago leading by 5. Outside Harper. Feeds to Jordan. And the layup falls. Jordan's got 29.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Harper against Irving. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
James checked in for Cleveland. And Chicago also making a switch. Pippen's checked in. Here's Pippen. And an intentional foul right there.
LeBron James pays first. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Scotty's picking at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
What balance and execution. Kyrie Irving prefers to finish, in my opinion, through contact.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Thompson, a screen on Harper. And Irving launches it from deep. His three-pointer's off the mark. And that's an intentional foul.
LeBron James, his second 15 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Here's Smith, long range from the inbound. The rebound by Pippen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for Chicago, Harper.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Jefferson, that's good.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. The double overtime.
So Cleveland will get first possession. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Pass to James. Back to Irving. Clock at 4. There's a screen by Love. Irving, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Pippen. Check by James. And he slams it in one-handed.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Irving, the pass to James. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Jordan against Smith. Love grabs the miss. Now the Cavaliers with it. And here is Irving. Puts up a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Irving. Smith outside. Plenty of space. No luck on that one. Here's Harper, covered by Love. Pass to Rodman, down low. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is James. Now here's Love. Pass to Irving. Puts it up from 17. Longley with a rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Goes up on the baseline. And the basket by Pippen.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Thompson. Here's James. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Deflects the pass. Here's Dellavedova. Outside Love. And here's Smith. Takes the three. The offensive rebound.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Pippen. Check by James. From deep, Jordan. The Bulls with another miss. James outside. 4-3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls up 4. Stay with us now.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Bulls, pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. Five to shoot. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Irving, the pass to James. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Kerr. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Rodman, no good. Smith outside. Pass to Irving.